He's barking.
He's saying we're live. And good evening, everyone. You missed the context of that, but welcome to Reality Hour. I'm Eric. Um,
And
no
I'm
longer on
Cozy.
Twitter, so that's the thing that's changed since the last time I've been on one of these podcasts. But we're gonna go over our top 5 performances of 2022, all three of us today. So I'm joined by Grace and Adam. How are you both doing? How is Twitter? How's Twitter been since I left?
Twitter is less of an issue now for me that Dancing with the Stars is over because those Charlie fans were ripping everybody up. But I'm here. I'm on winter break right now, so I'm at my parents' house again. Very happy to be off from school for 2 weeks, and happy to be talking to both of you again.
Yeah, it's been a while. And I'm Cozy. That's what I said before the intro. I've got a new blanket because right before we went live, we did our holiday exchange. So this is from Grace. This is my new, for when we, have to mourn.
I think you both have to tell them what I trolled you with. Tell the audience what I trolled you both with.
Oh,
Eric
God.
gave me a freaking karaoke CD.
So
Putting my
funny.
disdain for Kelly Clarkson aside, I don't have anything to play CDs on because it's 2022.
Okay. And Adam, what did I buy you?
I don't. If I do, is that going to raise the rating of this podcast from like a PG-13 to an what's after R?
It's a movie supposedly for kids, but it's.
You got me a Howie Mandel movie, Little Monsters, which is. I got to be honest. I'm personally more scared than I've ever been during one of these podcasts. I have the CD like right on my desk, like facing me, and I just have Howie Mandel's eyes that are peering into my soul and telling me.
He's dressed in some weird ass monster costume, and then there's terrible dialogue throughout the movie. And I've never actually seen the movie. I saw a review of it years ago, but yeah, not good. So I trolled both of them masterfully, and then Adam was actually nice and bought us both actual nice things. So that's
yeah.
we're at people. Okay. But before we get into our top 5 performances, I do want to say that I am no longer on Twitter. I am sad about it because Twitter is where I met both of you, and that is the one thing I'm sad about leaving behind. But I can't be on Twitter anymore. Anywho, let's move on from the negative and talk about the good stuff that happened this year. And
there wasn't
much of it, but there were a couple of really good performances across all the shows that we all watch. So, how about we do it like top 5 style in rotating order?
I guess I'll be honest, it's gonna be a little tough for me. Like I don't
Mine aren't in order.
Many.
They don't have to be in order for you two, but they could just. I'll just go for. I can go mine are definitely in an order, but yeah, both of you can just. I sprung this on them like half an hour ago, so it's not really like the type of thing where they had time to prepare. So,
can we talk about the American Idol spoilers at the end?
At the end, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go first to give them both time to think of people. My 5th favorite performance of this year was Jacob Moran's audition of Rise by Katy Perry, which was the best audition of the year on American Idol, and it wasn't even close. The judges never gave him the credit he deserved. He did screw up when he had the live shows. So while I was very disappointed with how his run ended, I can at least say that it started better than anyone else this year.
That season was so long ago, it feels like a fever dream. I know it was only like, April?
It ended in April. Actually, no, it ended in May.
Yeah, just, I don't know. Idol seasons nowadays, they don't stick in my mind that much.
Uh-huh.
They just kind of happen so quickly, and then they're over, and I'm just like, oh, that happened. I completely forgot. But yeah, Jacob was cool when he was on the show.
You didn't like him very much, but anyway. Neither of you did.
Who's going next?
I'll go. So a lot of mine are from Dancing with the Stars, but I feel like I just need to mention this. Selma Blair's finale night contemporary with Jordan singing. I know she had to drop out. It's a little bit sad, but I feel like if she hadn't, she probably would have taken Shangela's spot in the finale. Selma was not a contestant I openly rooted for, but she did bring a lot of light to the show, and hopefully she does okay moving forward. But I know MS is brutal. Crickets.
Crickets. If I was to say one of my 5 performances, just going back to Dancing with the Stars, I would say the Samba, Gabby and Val. That was one of the highs. Crickets again.
I will go next.
I'm trying to forget that Dancing with the Stars happened this year.
It was a good season. I like this season.
No, it wasn't.
You're just saying that because we lost this year.
Yep. Anyway, so my next favorite performance of the year in 4th place was I showed this to Grace, I think, when she came to visit me a couple weeks ago. Tom Ball from Britain's Got Talent singing "I Who Have Nothing," which was, I'd say, the best pure vocal performance I've ever seen on Britain's Got Talent. Having said that, I mean, Callum Scott was obviously a better artist than Tom is, but as far as taking a song that everyone knows and delivering the hell out of it, this was about as good as it gets. The falsetto at the end gives me chills every time I watch it. And I recommend you check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Because he'll be on America's Got Talent All Stars in a couple weeks.
Are we watching that?
I am.
I kind of want to, just because like there's contestants I want to see again, but I shouldn't want to.
I can't. I'm already gonna get enough Howie Mandel just walking in my room.
At least until my choir
Don't
starts.
watch the judges.
It's like a horror movie. It'll just start. You'll be sitting around, and all of a sudden you'll see. You'll just see.
Okay, but seriously, we should actually watch the clips on YouTube and just skip the judges' parts. And we can...
Yeah, there are certain acts that I'm excited to see, and one of them is actually my next point. Jamie Leahay, definitely a highlight. He's funny.
Yes.
His little line.
He was awesome.
I was watching like a clip show of his performances, and he never said if he's bringing Chuck to America. He probably is, but he's like, I could be funny without you, and Chuck's like, you're not funny with me. I'm like, the savagery of that puppet.
His first performance is probably just going to be his audition again.
Yeah, might as well be.
Maybe, although I really hope that he and Terry Fader are not on the same episode, because Terry's going to shame the hell out of that kid.
They are totally going to be on the same episode specifically for that reason.
There's another ventriloquist on. I don't know her name, but she won Romania's Got Talent when she was 11. Apparently, Darcy started a wave. And if they're all in the same episode, Terry's going to shame both of them.
100%.
But if Jamie makes the finale, can we please get a duet with him and Darcy?
That would be nice. Adam, you're next.
I'm gonna go with "All My Friends" by Fritz, the robbed king of this season of Idol. I gotta be honest, this season of American Idol was so close to being one of the best. It was like everything was going perfectly right until top 5 week, and then instead of like the season like going out with this big boom, kind of went out with just a big fart. Like there was just, I mean, there was so much going into it, and it just went like, it could have been something good, and it just. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, Grace.
You're not wrong, but it's just.
That's probably the episode title, isn't it?
I mean, would be if we actually had an episode title, but we don't for this episode. So
Fritz was robbed. We were robbed of a Fritz and Leah final 2. I mean,
absolutely were. Anyway,
and because they were both on my team, it would have been ideal. They ran away with that season, and then all of a sudden, yeah, but I deserved it twice. This was my year, Grace. You've won 4 times in a row. Come on.
Yeah, not anymore.
So I will say before I say my third place is that I could rate any of the next 3 performances as the best performance of the year. And in most years, any of them would have a shot at making best performance of the year. So,
Give me the
number
Leah
3.
Marlene. Let's hear it.
Leah Marlene's not number 3.
Whoa.
She's higher, but we'll get there. Amber Riley, Gravity, on Masked Singer, which is a terrible show that no one should watch, but I did watch this clip. And I think Amber might have delivered the best performance I've ever seen on The Masked Singer. It just
Probably not that big of a competition.
Granted, that is true. But this was not just the best performance on The Masked Singer. It was probably my favorite vocal performance of the year across any of the shows. Didn't matter that she was dressed as a heart. She sang the snot out of the song. It actually made me like a John Mayer song, which I didn't think was possible, honestly. The only thing that makes me mad about this performance is the fact that A, it was on The Masked Singer, and B, the fact that every time I listen back to it, I have to hear Jenna McCarthy fucking talking over it. So Amber is not listening to this podcast, but she needs to record this song. It was so good.
I don't know. I mean, The Masked Singer, like when your competition is Wendy Williams, like, did you see that clip?
Of course I saw that clip. That was a great clip.
That would be. Was that this year? Can I put that on my list?
No, that was not this year. Sorry, Adam.
I would want. Look, there's bad, and then there's so bad it's amazing. That I don't remember. I'm sure there have been incredible performances occasionally on The Masked Singer, but
we watched some of them from Daughtry.
Yeah, but I remember the lips Wendy Williams more than all of them, which should say a lot about either me or the show. I'm not really sure.
There's a lot about both.
Well,
anyway.
I mean, did you watch Wendy when she was on Dancing with the Stars?
No, but I watched Teresa Giudice this year.
Yeah, they both went. They both got voted off second, and there's a reason for that. Well,
Wendy made it more than 1 week. Wait a minute, hold on. Didn't Carol Baskin also go out?
Yes.
That is the icon spot.
Okay.
Apparently. Wait, who went on? I don't even remember what season she was on. Before we move on to the next pick.
This blanket is amazing.
Oh, she was on season 12. That was the Hines Ward season, which is an season. That was the year Kirstie Alley was on RIP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mike Catherwood was a train wreck. He was voted off first. Anyway, my second pick, I'm going to stick with Dancing with the Stars. My third pick, I'm sorry, I can't even count. I'm going to stick with Dancing with the Stars. Shangela's freestyle. If she had been that great all season, she probably would have won. No, she wouldn't have. What am I saying? But that freestyle, I didn't think Gleb and drag was something I ever needed to see.
I kind of feel like his drag name was like very disappointing.
Well, I mean, he's not a drag queen.
Yeah, but you know, like the
if you were a drag queen, what would your drag be? And what?
I don't know. It would probably be a Star Wars reference. Something Darth Vader. I don't know. That was already used. But I get to wear like the full Sith garb. No?
Okay. Adam, your third?
Yeah, they brought that freestyle like home. Not really. They didn't bring it home. They didn't bring anything home. But whatever.
My third, I would say the performance that I know is probably going to be Eric's something, but I guess I'll just say I got to put from my winning draft. I got to go Charli D'Amelio, the Simpsons routine.
Everybody went apeshit over this dance, and I just couldn't really get that far behind it. It was really good, though.
It was amazing. They didn't even get 10s. They got like 9s.
It was too early.
So what? Charli was like head and shoulders above everyone else, literally, because she was really tall.
Well, yeah, especially with the Marge Simpson wig on her.
Oh, well.
Oh, no, trust me. I have had to perform in those wigs, and it is not easy. They're heavy.
What were
and
you performing in that you had to wear one of those wigs?
It was a musical. But yeah, that thing, and I also have a big head, so that thing did not stay on my head. Like, you have to, like, sew it into your head. I wonder how long it took, though. Like, not only did they have to sew the wig in, they had to paint themselves, they had to paint them yellow. I was like, ugh. No, that's a good pick, Adam.
But yeah, that's for me.
So I'm up next. I will say my number 2 was Celia Munoz's finale performance on America's Got Talent. I am not a fan of opera, but it does not matter. She fucking sang opera while drinking, eating fruit, and all sorts of other random shit. She might actually be, from a pure talent perspective, the most talented variety act ever on any of these shows. Genuinely.
She is really talented.
That's a tall glass to pour for someone. Get it because she was drinking.
I get it. I don't
Now, if she were to shame the hell out of Jamie Lia, hey, that would be okay.
She could shame the hell out of anybody, though, to be fair.
Why are you so eager for a little kid to, like...
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to pick on a 13-year-old, but I know
But
Terry
Simon's
Fader's
totally picking on a 13-year-old right now.
But Simon clearly does want to pick on a 13-year-old.
Well, that's Simon Cowell. He's a horrible person. I'm nice. Although I pointed out several times that Christian Guardino lost to a 12-year-old who talks to a rabbit puppet. So, what do I know? Anyway,
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the Idol for my second pick. Nicolina's performance of She Used to Be Mine. Love that song. She delivered it amazingly. Too bad the rest of her run sucked.
Even that, honestly, wasn't my favorite of her. My favorite. I thought it was good. I just, again, I've heard other people say my song so much better than she did. But
oh yeah, I
was constantly waiting for Nicolina to actually impress me. Like,
yeah, I was in the Ethel Barrymore Theater watching Sarah Bareilles sing this a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Adam talk.
Am I going next?
Yes, you're next.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I have 3 that I was thinking of. By the way, mine are in no particular order. But one of them I know Eric is going to talk about, so I'm thinking of just leaving it out solely because I know Eric is going to. I guess it's going to be a glorified, so I'm going to go with the technical top 6, and I'm just going to piggyback off when Eric talks about it. So if I'm going to pick between my remaining 2, I think I'm going to go with a group performance from American Idol. We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay.
We can't sing it because copyright, but yeah, I've gone back and watched that performance more than I have the solos. So I will just say that. And
the funny thing is, even Lin-Manuel Miranda didn't expect that song to be as huge as it is.
It's not even like a big moment in the movie. Like it's I don't know. But it is very catchy, and I like the performance. I like when Kristen Guardino did like a really, like, I don't know. It was good.
Oh,
Grace is nodding her head along with me.
Grace, did you go yet?
Yes.
Was your number 2? Okay, so I'm up.
Mine was Nicolina doing She Used to Be Mine.
Okay, got it. So I know Adam thinks I'm going to go with one performance from Leah as my number 1. And
no, that's not fair because I skipped over it. I was giving it to you.
I know. I'm still going to give it my number 1, but I do want before I talk about it, I do want to say that while my number 1 is obvious, it was Heel, the best performance from Leah of all season, obviously. I do want to say the one I've listened to the most was actually Separate Ways from Top 5 Night. I think both performances were truly stellar. I mean, but Heel was the one that was a shocking performance. Like, she was Leah was very much like a quirky contestant in the style of our beloved Katie Turner, and then instantly with this performance, she became a contender. She was never going to win, but she was a contender to at least make the finale. She was never going to make the finale without performance.
She should have won. Her
she
friends,
she totally should have won. But the
she
most
was never
important thing. I mean, I think Heel was the only true moment of American Idol season 20. Period. The only one that would actually stack up against like traditional Idol moments, I think, was this. And God, I hope she comes to DC soon because I really want to see her live.
All right, Adam, can you guess who my number one is going to be from?
Is it from Charlie D'Amelio?
It's from Wayne Brady.
Amanda Kloots. Yeah. It is from Amanda Kloots.
Yeah, it's from Wayne Brady. His Samba to It Takes Two. It wasn't 90s week, but this was.
Get out of here! Forget about it.
I don't remember when it was, but this was the moment where I was like, "Yes, Wayne's gonna win," and then he didn't. Thanks, producers.
It wasn't Amanda Kloots this year. Oh, well, I guess that makes no sense then.
No, but apparently the movie that she did for CBS was quite good. I never watched it though.
Oh.
Adam, what's your last one left?
I'm gonna go obscure, and this is gonna be my actual number one real. Like none of anything else was in order. This is my actual number one reality moment of the year, and neither of you are going to understand it. It's not even a performance. It's Taylor winning on Big Brother this year. One of the rare moments when the best person wins. And yeah, it's a good season. Grace is now furiously looking that up. But yeah,
Chad, I go with that.
One of the best Big Brother seasons in a while. She gave an incredible finale speech. And yeah, that was the big moment of the year, I would say.
Okay. I do have a couple honorable mentions. I know I said keeping to 5, but I'll give a couple honorable mentions. Maya's audition for America's Got Talent was an honorable mention. They were fantastic, worthy winners, despite the fact that, in my opinion, Celio deserved to win. Fritz Hager's performance of Wonderwall was his best, in my opinion.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
What?
Anyway, here's Wonderwall, like the meme.
Okay, I don't care. Christy audition. And then the 3 best duets of the Idol Alumni Night: David Cook and Chris Allen, Jordan Sparks and Ruben Studdard, and Grace Kinsler and the late Lily Spence. So
oh yeah,
there we go. Those are my honorable mentions of the year, and I honestly do think this year might have been stronger than last year. I mean, actually, was it? Idol was definitely weaker this year than last year, in my opinion, but other shows made up for that by being stronger this year than last year. So, And on that note, do we have any hopes for next year?
Well, I'm gonna have the same hope until it actually happens. Dancing with the Stars.
New host.
Get rid of both hosts at this point.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna like Alfonso, and then I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, if he had learned what Shangela's name was and stopped calling her Angela, then maybe I would have liked him better. But I'm gonna say get rid of Tyra until it ever happens.
Okay.
Grace is all out for Tyra. My hope is, you know what? Back-to-back wins. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't even care about the show or the contestants. You know what? Grace has had this crown for like 3 years. It is back in my court. I'm gonna hold on to this. I will next year. It's gonna be y'all buying me a trophy. I'm gonna win this draft.
You owe me 3 more. Oh yeah, my gift from Adam was a trophy for Iman winning. He owes me 3 more.
We are gonna keep that Etsy person very happy.
I'm gonna wonder what the hell we're doing though.
What? Yeah, they're probably very confused. Oh
hey,
boy!
Support small businesses.
Yeah, go on Etsy. Etsy's the best. Find cool stuff there.
And my hope for this year is that, I have 2. A realistic hope is that we get a new judge to replace David Williams on Britain's Got Talent. That is seemingly
Wait,
plausible.
he's leaving?
It's possible. I mean, it's been rumored heavily. So
yeah, so is Tyra leaving. I'll believe it when I see it.
No, but I think it's been like confirmed by in like the papers in the UK. But we'll see. I hope he does. And my less plausible hope is that I don't care who wins the draft title. I just care about someone I like finally wins the show after 5 fucking years of me being disappointed. So I'm overdue, is what I'll say. Anyway, on that note,
I'm trying to think what my second hope is. I already have predictions about AGT All Stars, but I'll save those for later. I mean, I think my second one is also Dancing with the Stars related, since Len is supposedly leaving the show, that he gets replaced by one of the lady pros or Mark's mom. The rumor currently is that it'll be Mark's mom. But I would rather have 2 women than 1 woman and 3 men. But I'm kind of used to it at this point.
I guess. I don't care, but Adam, do you have any other hopes?
At least 5 more weeks of American Idol to actually stretch out the finals.
Adam,
It's not.
we're talking about realistic hopes, not
dreams. Even that, I guess, that hope is too much.
I would say 1 additional week would be a good hope.
No. Why do you shoot so low? This is a podcast where you can shoot for the stars. Great.
Disappointed.
Yeah, because I don't want to be disappointed anymore, Adam. And so
you know what?
I'm aim low.
If you shoot for the stars, you'll never be disappointed.
Yes, you will.
Makes no sense, but I'm gonna say it anyway. By the way, I like our new backdrop. Like, there's blue over here. Like, I feel like if I reach over here, I'm just gonna grab I don't know what's something that's blue.
For alligator, and then now we're full circle.
I'm just gonna,
and it's gonna bite your hand. Anyway,
how freaky would it be if my hand actually like leapt out onto the blue? No.
I'm Eric. You can find me on Mastodon there. No longer on Twitter, as I've said. But I'm on Mastodon, and you can follow me there. And please do. And please join Mastodon because it's hopefully going to be better than Twitter. Go. Where can we find you too?
You can find me at Adam Soapbox and cosplaying as Darth Vader. And I guess making this symbol every time I walk across my room and see this movie, Little Monsters. Just goats.
Okay.
You can find me on Twitter at reality2_Grace, and maybe I'll share my AGT All-Star predictions there. It's a very
I'm
short
only here
list,
for
right?
Dustin Sojo and Jamie.
No, see, okay, so my predictions first off are one of the music acts, they won India's Got Talent, one of them the other one the flute player. My prediction is going to be Terry's golden buzzer. Terry pretend flute player.
I think we lost Grace a little bit there.
We did.
I'm here. Oh. Okay, so
You couldn't. Your audio got really screwed up.
I guess we'll never know.
Yes. The act from India's Got Talent, where the flute player and the beatboxer, they're going to be Terry's golden buzzer. Cody Lee is going to win. And Seth Word, Yumbo Dump, Dustin's Dojo, and 2 other joke acts are going to be on separate episodes just to get rid of them.
Yep.
Someone's got to go home, Grace.
The joke acts are not going to
because
make
we're already there.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We will see all of you in 2023. Still debating if we're still debating amongst ourselves if we're going to cover HT All Stars, but I'm going to be pulling for what we do because I'll be watching. At least I won't be watching the judges, of course, but I'll be watching the acts, and I hope that you two will as well. And
I'm going to be giving you guys a clear spoiler alert right now. I'm not going to be watching. I might pop in like Eric did during Dancing with the Stars, like when we talk about Dustin's Dojo, Yumbo Dump, and Jamie. But otherwise,
and Seth Word?
I've sworn off to America's Got Talent. I am done. So other than, like I said, maybe those cameo appearances.
Okay, that's fair. I don't blame you. The show was really bad there for several years.
Several years? That's it?
Yes, several years. Several implies more than 2, and less than 5.
Eric, other than Shinlin, what was the last season you were actually satisfied with the finale?
This one.
And don't say this year because it's cheating.
Well, that's not
I
cheating.
don't know why it's cheating. I'm going to say it anyway.
What is this? The answer is this year. It's not cheating.
Whatever.
The reality of it.
Whatever.
Bye, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We'll see y'all.
Wait, we were going to talk about American Idol.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Never
There's-
mind.
there's-
Not bye,
Alright.
everyone. Okay, go ahead.
Way.
The only deal is-
McDonald.
Okay, I never watched
Yeah.
Drama West, so I don't care.
He came in
Um,
third.
I know.
And actually, the winner that year was Sundance Head, who was on season 6 of Idol. So she lost to an Idol reject, and now she's going to become one
Mhm.
because she's not winning here.
Watch. We only know the top 55 or whatever. Watch her get cut before we even the top 24.
No way.
She got the
Um,
pip spot. She's totally making top 24.
Who was the one? Jana Brown from AGT season 11. I remember her, but
There are no
And,
returning. There's like one who I've never heard of before.
I also remember Malik Hurd. He was on season 10. I really liked his audition. No way he's going to make it very far because his type doesn't. But I'm still going to root for him anyway.
okay.
That was a quick American Idol discussion.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of names that were like truly like standouts, but there were a couple that were like obvious. So.
Mhm.
Thanks for sticking around with us. If any of you watched it this far, and we'll see you all
God.
next year.
See you next
Happy
year,
holidays.
guys. Can only get better.